Okay guys, welcome back to another video. Yes. We are back with the Conquest. As you can see, it has been spot filled already, but today we are not here for this. We decided that before we paint the car, since we are gonna slam it, we should roll the fenders so we don't have issues later on, and better to do them now than after we paint it and then crack the paint.
Because we might crack the paint.
Exactly. So, what are you doing? We got ourselves a machine.
Yes.
Which does fender rolling.
So for those of you that don't know what fender rolling is, we basically take this part here and either flare it upwards or bend back the metal that's behind here. And the reason for that is so that you can fit wider wheels.
Yes. Big wheels.
Yes.
Slightly bigger wheels. Why'd you have a cable tie?
I found it in the engine bay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. The jack just did a squeak.
Exactly. So take the wheel off so you can see and then put the treads on.
Take that grotty thing out of here. Oh. I was supposed to secure the car first and then take the wheel off.
Don't you need a heat gun?
No, because we haven't painted it yet. Okay. Just so we're clear, we don't know how to use this thing.
Yes.
So what you see?
Like that. That is something we did not expect.
It isn't. And don't tell us in the comments how to use it, because we would have figured it out by then. Aha. So it's opposite of what I thought it would do.
I wonder if we should maybe not check a YouTube video on how to do it.
No, we are the YouTube video on how to do it. We'll consult a clearance now. Give us a sec. I think what it needs to happen is I need to tighten it.
That's what I said.
Until it goes through the hole.
Now tighten it. Brother, why would you tighten it while I'm not even looking? Come.
You said tighten it! What do you mean?
Come then!
It's not on yet. Are you ready now? See, but now it's going away from the fender.
Yeah, you're gonna bring it back. I just want this thing to be tight.
Okay, that's tight.
Yes, yes.
Can you hold it in the right position?
I'm trying.
It's not hard enough.
Like that.
8 hours later.
Make your foot stiff.
Like what?
I said make your foot stiff. This man moves his feet.
Oh.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay, can tighten now.
How have you got grease there already? I couldn't even do it. Oh, you're gonna have to take the steel wool with you to the shower today.
I'm still fine.
You greased your ring.
That's what you did last week.
No, I oiled it.
Ah.
Anyway, loosen is tight.
So this way is tight.
Yes, it's loosening, so it's tight. We probably should have done it before and after. Mm-hmm. Good thing we have a back wheel to do. You'll see what we're doing over there. I'll show you now. This is the learning process. Watch when we get that side and we become professionals. My man.
Money.
After successfully rolling our first fender, we know exactly what we're doing now. So we're gonna show you guys how to do it.
Professionally.
Also, we take no responsibility for
Any
injuries, death, or anything else that you do while rolling your fenders. Anyway, this is just a motivational video.
Yes.
Don't take it serious. So the first thing you want to do is obviously remove your wheels. That will make things slightly easier. All these fenders need to be rolled so bad. The jack is slipping.
The jack is slipping?
Yes.
So I should put it back down. Brother.
Sick. Okay.
Is that on there?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So I'm putting it down.
Yeah, just slowly. Slowly. It's opposite of what you just did. Okay, so now that the professionals have jacked the car up without any stress at all. So now, what you want to do is grab your fender roller. Notice I said fender roller and not baseball bat.
Very proud of that.
Yes. I mean, a few years ago, a steel pipe would have done the job. And don't get me wrong, they do the job. But sometimes you want a level of finesse and class while working.
Yeah, much like that. Relax, bro. There, you see? Sometimes you just need to ask really nicely.
So as I was saying, we like to work with a level of class and finesse. So what these things are for is if your wheel nuts, and don't take this seriously, this is what I think it's for, therefore it must be true. I think what you do with these over here, so what we have here is washer-like things, and there seems to be 5. So I gather that most vehicles are going to have a 5-hole bolt pattern. Excuse my dirty hands, I've been busy. So you put it there, and then you tighten this on, so that you see
what you're doing.
I put this on the thing there. So you see your wheel nut has got a curvature like that, which is supposed to grip your rim, and that matches up perfectly with that. So I feel like, you know what, I'm going with my gut feeling that I'm right. And that means that it just holds the stuff on better. Because if you notice, it's more like a spacer, it's flat. So if you have that on, we only need one, you don't need all 4.
Yeah. As the rest of the 4 sit there.
You should put all 4 on, but we don't have time for that right now. Considering we have more important things to do, like roll the fenders, damn it. Oh, I've loosened it when I'm supposed to be tightening it. Trick of the trade. On this fender roller, it seems when you tighten it, you're actually loosening it. Because we are professionals, now that we have established that the wheel fender roller is attached properly, we now need to release the handbrake. But before you do that, put a brick in front of the front wheel, because there's no gearbox to hold it.
Alright, we'll be back.
Well, actually, let me show you what we talk about when we want to roll the fenders, because this one is quite bad. Okay, so if you look over here, you see it's quite far out, pushed out. Right?
The angle is quite
Look
steep.
at that. So that's what it looks like from far. But when you get in, you can see it jots out towards the wheel that would be there. So our goal is to take this lip and fold it upwards like that, so it's pressed against this inner lip, therefore allowing us to fit slightly bigger wheels.
Yes.
So you see how it was like that? Now, look there.
Look at it go.
So now as you go, you want to tighten it, because then it will keep pushing the metal further and further up. There we go, that should hold it. So now that this piece of metal is misbehaving, what we'll do is go old school on it. We'll put a cloth on a mallet, as if that does anything.
More like a cloth on a hammer, but proceed.
It's a mallet. And we gently massage this panel, persuade it to fix its dirty habits. Keep tightening.
Much later.
Can we paint this car now? God damn.
I bet that's so loud.
No, but our mics are good. We got new mics. So in the previous videos, somewhere. When did our mics break?
The last two videos.
No.
Yes, the motor video. Oh no, not the feature video, the two videos before that.
Our mics broke when we were doing the motor, and we didn't know about it until after we had finished the motor.
So if you heard audio issues during those videos,
May I apologize.
you now know why.
And then in the last video, we realized that these mics are actually really strong.
Exactly.
So if you heard problems in the last video, it was Kanya's fault.
Exactly, he kept shouting into the mic after I told him not to hold the mic in front of his face. Oh, he told him.
I want Kanya back for when we do a feature on your PM.
I said no.
Huh?
I said no.
You said no.
Yes.
It's not up to you.
Who's it up to?
This is a dictatorship. It's not a democracy around here.
And who's the dictator?
Me.
Okay.
It's up to me.
You'll finish this car on your own and the rest of the year as well.
Make
You need me.
bloody noise.
You need me. You forgot a simple handbrake. You need me.
I would have realized and remembered when the car rolled into the back.
Yeah, exactly. After all the work that we've done is not ruined.
Thank you.
Democracy.
Dictatorship.
Okay.
Release that one.
And that, folks, is how you roll the fender.
4 fenders. And obviously, if you're gonna do it when you still have paint, you gotta heat the fender and do stuff. This we
That's
did
why
it.
we're doing it now,
Yeah.
basically.
So you don't, because you have to be a lot more careful, and you can see it's a very tedious and very finicky
Annoying
job to do.
Yeah.
So if you're doing it with paint, number one recommendation: heat up the fender. It helps the paint not to crack, and just makes it a little bit easier. But if you can, rather do it before you paint the car, because then you don't have to do it so carefully, you don't have to do it so worryingly, and you can get as much roll as you want out of it without damaging shit. Some nice Pro-Line ARC coilovers.
I don't know if they can hear it over the rustling and stuff.
Oh yes, look at that. Yeah. That is dirt.
That's naughty, brother. That's so naughty. Oh, that's Jesus,
That's fucking money, bro.
brother. That's